Let's talk about artificial intelligence. It's a term we hear constantly, but what does it really mean in our daily lives? It's the shiny new toy everyone wants, from corporations eager to implement the latest AI solutions, to apps that turn your cat into a Renaissance nightmare. It seems like AI is everywhere, promising to make our lives easier and more entertaining. While we marvel at AI's creativity and its ability to generate stunning visuals and complex algorithms, we're ignoring a huge problem, a potential pitfall lurking beneath the surface. AI is a security and privacy minefield. It presents challenges unlike anything we've faced before in the digital age. Unlike old software that follows rules, predictable lines of code that can be easily audited, AI is unpredictable. Its behavior can be difficult, if not impossible, to foresee. It's like a moody teenager with your data and a Red Bull, full of potential but also prone to unexpected outbursts. AI devours data, often your data, to learn and improve, and that makes it a prime target for hackers. The more data it holds, the more valuable it becomes to malicious actors. Unlike databases, which are designed to store information securely, AI can accidentally memorize and spit out sensitive info. It's a risk that's inherent in the way AI models are trained. Imagine a chatbot blurting out someone's credit card number. The consequences could be devastating. That's not a bug, that's a disaster. A complete and utter failure of the system. Traditional software flaws are patchable. You can identify the problem and release an update. AI's flaws are baked into how it learns, making them much more difficult to address, making them slippery and hard to fix. It's like trying to repair a car while it's still moving. Models can develop biases, leak secrets, or be tricked by clever questions. These vulnerabilities can be exploited in ways we're only beginning to understand. Securing AI isn't about building a fence, putting up traditional security measures. It's about understanding a system even its creators barely grasp. It requires a new approach to security, one that's focused on understanding the inner workings of AI. The stakes, much higher. The potential consequences are far-reaching and potentially catastrophic. A breach could mean manipulated medical diagnoses, leading to incorrect treatments and potentially fatal outcomes, or self-driving cars ignoring stop signs. Imagine the chaos and devastation that could result. We're building systems that make critical decisions, systems that impact every aspect of our lives, but our security mindset is stuck in the VCR era. We're using outdated tools and techniques to protect systems that are far more complex and sophisticated. It's a recipe for a very technical, very expensive disaster. A disaster that could have far-reaching consequences for society as a whole. So before you trust your toaster or your bank to AI, before you blindly embrace this new technology, remember, it's not just smart, it's unpredictable. And that unpredictability is a major source of risk. And that's what makes it so dangerous. We need to proceed with caution and develop new security strategies to protect ourselves from the potential threats of AI. Where do AI risks hide? Everywhere, especially in the data pipeline. If attackers poison the data, your AI learns all the wrong lessons, like a child raised on conspiracy theories. The model itself is a target. Public endpoints let attackers probe, steal, or reverse engineer your AI. Annotation tools, where humans label data, are another weak spot. If compromised, your AI could be trained to make dangerous mistakes. The goal: protect the AI's integrity, availability, and confidentiality, and keep it from leaking personal info. Sounds simple, but with a self-learning black box, it's a Herculean task. Don't let your AI become a digital peeping Tom. Let's talk about how people break AI and the vulnerabilities that can be exploited. First, data poisoning. This is a common attack vector. Attackers sneak bad data or malicious code into training sets, so your AI learns to do the wrong thing. It picks up the poisoned data and acts accordingly. For example, like flagging real emails as spam, crippling your email system. Next, model theft. A more direct approach. Attackers query your AI, probing for weaknesses. They do this to reverse engineer it, understanding its inner workings. This allows them to steal your tech or finding weaknesses that can be exploited later. Then prompt injection, a subtle but powerful method. Users trick AI into ignoring its programming, bypassing intended safeguards. This can lead to it revealing secrets it shouldn't. Suddenly your helpful chatbot, designed to assist customers, is leaking company info, creating a major security incident. And finally, risky behaviors, inherent to the nature of AI. AI can generate harmful, biased, or just plain wrong content, misleading users. It can also leak private data it memorized, violating user privacy. These aren't just simple bugs, they are more fundamental. They're flaws in how AI understands the world, its training and its limitations. Managing these risks requires a new approach, meaning inventing new rules and strategies for a new kind of threat. The old playbook simply doesn't work here. Traditional security measures are insufficient. Welcome to the Wild West of AI security, where the rules are still being written. So, how do we defend AI in this rapidly evolving landscape? It's a complex challenge that requires a multifaceted approach. Not with simple antivirus software. Think of it more like building a digital fortress, complete with layers of defense. First, data controls are paramount. Minimize the amount of data you collect, anonymize it whenever possible, and tightly guard the data you feed your AI, ensuring its integrity and confidentiality. Next, model controls are essential. Use advanced techniques like differential privacy, which adds noise to the data to protect individual identities, and implement watermarking to prevent unauthorized copying, leaks, and theft of your valuable AI models. Then runtime controls become crucial. Monitor both inputs and outputs in real time to catch prompt injection attacks, where malicious actors try to manipulate the AI's behavior, and proactively block sensitive information from escaping the system. Finally, test absolutely everything, and do it constantly. Employ red teams to actively try to break your system before real attackers have the chance to do so. Security isn't a one-time fix or a simple patch, it's a continuous cycle of rigorous testing, analysis, and iterative improvement. Every single layer matters in this defense-in-depth strategy, because even one weak link can compromise the entire system and bring it crashing down. A healthy dose of paranoia is definitely your friend in this game. In the world of AI security, you're never really done with your work. Stay vigilant always, or your AI might just outsmart you, and that's a scenario you definitely want to avoid. Yes, AI security is complicated and expensive, but the alternative is chaos. You need governance policies and frameworks tailored for AI. Luckily, groups like OWASP offer guides and standards, like the AI Security Verification Standard. Use these frameworks to map threats, apply controls early, and comply with laws like GDPR and the EU AI Act. It's not just about avoiding fines, it's about building trust. Users are skeptical, and for good reason. By showing you take security and privacy seriously, you make AI safer, fairer, and more reliable. That's how you turn AI from a gamble into a responsible tool for the future.